Wasn't planning on going live today, but I got word my load is already ready to go, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably go live since I won't have to sit. Alright, looks like it's up and running. I'll wait for it to show up on my YouTube studio, and I can. Oh, looks like. Yep. Already on. Failed to connect to Google. Live. Cooking. Tyson. Arkansas. Make that public and not for kids. Not intended for kids, but that means kids can't watch. This might get a little bit of foul language here and there. Okay. We might have a winner there. Let me turn off the Wi-Fi. Looks like I do have good Wi-Fi. I have been having connection problems here. It's not a very good signal here. Get my load information. Let's go with the blue. Yeah, I like this pen. Come on, be a little brat. Okay, trip. Won't be need to run the refrigerator at all. Be a heavy one. Actually, I don't need the PO. I just need the pickup or the BOL, because I know how Tyson does their pickups. They usually have a 500 number at the start. The information I need. I will need to stop across the freeway from where I'm going, basically, and get my trailer washed out and fill it up with fuel before I go drop it. I'm also going to set the tent, or I'm going to have to get fuel as well. Well, actually, I can get the tractor fuel after I scale the load, I think, and know how much I can buy. Shouldn't have a problem either way, but just want to double check. RG, or I see you on the YouTube thing, but I don't have. Yeah, I don't have the Streamlabs chat up. Yeah, anyway, wasn't planning on streaming this originally, but I already know my load's ready to go. They emailed me, they messaged me on my truck about 4:15 this morning, and hey, your load's ready to go. But I was still sleeping, and I wanted to get a 34-hour reset in. So I got that 34 in now. I only had to go to about 20 minutes ago. Alright, we get rolling here. We got some fog here in the area. Don't know how bad it is on the way over. It's only going to be about a 30-mile trip from here to the shipper. So not a very long distance. I did get the video of, basically I did a swap here in this parking lot yesterday and delivered the other guy's load for him. I'll let the video explain that story. We're gonna come up this way and get on I-40. Good thick fog layer here. It's don't have the greatest visibility, that's for damn sure. That's why it's important to have headlights on. You have a better chance of seeing the other traffic before they're right in front of me. This thing. So the live stream got a little bit messed up because I had a really weak signal there at Lazy Earl's. Looks like we should be back up and running now. Got a 55 zone here, but I don't think the conditions are appropriate for doing 55. I'm actually doing about 35 right now. I want to make sure I can actually come to a complete stop by the time I see something ahead that might be a problem, and this is, yeah, it's a little bit too thick. Every time you see pileups on the freeways and stuff, it always involves low visibility. I have great vision, but yeah, even if I'm going slower in this, you know it's bad. See, this car didn't have its damn lights on, and they were no more than probably about 100 or so feet ahead of me by the time I saw them. There's a Tyson plant right there on my right. Turn your freaking headlights on. See, these guys I could see sooner. That car didn't have its headlights on. I couldn't see them for shit until they were within about 100 feet of me. There's another one. No lights on. Didn't see them until they were about 100 feet ahead. People never learn, do they? This truck has his lights on, but let's see, I thought I saw someone behind him. Apparently not. Pick it up a little bit. Look like the visibility is getting just a little bit better, not by much, but it is just enough for me to notice. driver without headlights on. It's at least 3 of them. None of them which I could see more than 100, 150 feet away. This guy has headlights on. I can see him a mile away practically. Well, maybe not a mile, but I could see him several hundred feet away because his lights were on. There's one I can see their lights on way ahead. Better visibility here. Pollution Control Facility, Clarksville, Arkansas. Alright, so I can see that guy coming a long way away. And another one. Further up this road do we have to go before we get to I-40? Like it's further away than I thought. Here it is, right here. Junction I-40. Like, damn, it sure is taking a long time. Had me starting to wonder if I was on the wrong street, but I knew I was on the right street. Alright, 30 miles east of here. Man, I'm getting on at exit 57. I'll be getting off at 85 or whatever it is. Over here off this exit coming up that trucks also can park at. They actually have spots there specifically for trucks. Trucks and RVs, whatever. I remember they have a sushi restaurant across the street. It's like, I was kind of surprised. It was pretty good for...
I might get that thing before I get back to the highway.
Back it off a little bit. Want to have a little bit better stopping distance. Stopping distance and reaction time. Russellville, 20 miles out. Forgot to reset my trip meters. Alright, 59 mile marker. So about 25 to go. Oh, there we go. Fog is lifting. Yay! It didn't take too long. Like a flip of a light switch. A-pillar blocks it because the visor doesn't go far enough over to cover up where it's at right now. But it's only 39 degrees outside. To go, and it is going back to Southern California. Yay! And with a fresh 70-hour clock, I can run it hard into there. It's not due till the 2nd, I think at 8 a.m. I should be able to get it there in the earlier part of the day on the 1st, I believe. Today's the 30th. Got a full day out of the 30th, a full day out of the 31st. And then, even then, I run, it's less than 24 hours between shifts. Should about 21, 22 hours or so. I think it's 1,600 loaded miles, something like that. So 1,500 miles at 60 miles an hour, that is 25 hours. So 1,600, and we'll just say a couple more hours, so 27. Add in 2 10-hour breaks, that's 47. That's 1 hour shy of 2 full days, so yeah, that's implying, and I'll usually add in another hour because California involved. So it sounded like, yeah, right about 2 days from now, which would be a full day ahead of schedule. Which also could put me in a position to possibly swap. But I'm okay with running this load. I can get home and vote and all that if I take it all the way home myself. Be able to see about getting my CDL renewed. And then also the 1st is my son's birthday, so more reason for me to not want to swap off this load, even if I'm running ahead of schedule. I'm not big on birthday celebrations. I don't celebrate my own birthday. I'm not big on other people's birthdays either. But I know it's always an important thing to the kids to celebrate, and you know, usually have like dinner, whatever their choice is, wherever they want to go, and maybe hook them up with some presents too. You know, traditional stuff that people do. I don't think I need that anymore. Got more fog here. Alright, Highway 315 to Knoxville. get over to Tyson first before I get tractor fuel. I will need to get reefer fuel, but it's not a good practice to get tractor fuel before you pick up a heavy load. If you have the ability to run it legal and not get held up, then you should be doing that. Like when I was on aircraft, the cargo came first, and then they got fuel. The amount of fuel they called for depended on how heavy the load was going to be, or how heavy the aircraft was going to be, what the weather conditions are, and how long the flight's expected to be, and all that. So we didn't always just max out the tanks on the aircraft. In fact, most of the time did not run, well, depend on what kind of aircraft. And depending on how long the flight was expected to be, usually never filled up the tanks. Some situations, yeah, where we'd run heavier fuel loads. Especially like on ferry flights, you know, where they're just going from home station to overseas location or somewhere, and they want to make sure they have enough fuel to get to cover the entire distance. Like flying from Rota, Spain back to Marshall Reserve Base in California. That's a good long distance. Probably at least 5,000 miles. Mile marker. Get fuel first. Oh wait, no. We're gonna go to the washout place first and then get fuel. So I'll have to pass right by the Flying J to get to the washout place. Little white car. Whatever you are, turn your headlights on. It's foggy conditions, you're supposed to have them on. So you come in front of me, just hang out in front of me and be too close. Okay, gotcha. Back off a little bit. That's too close to following distance, even in clear weather. I don't want to be that close to you in fog. Stupid idiot slowed down in front of me. It's like, you know, the speed you were going when you passed me, why not just maintain it? If all you're going to do is the same speed in front of me, then why not just stay behind me? Oh, because I can't see around you. So follow further behind. Alright, stay around 333, London. Why not? To be the stone in the stream. We're just a little little bit slower than the traffic around you. Let them flow around you, and you always have plenty of space in front of you to work with. Alright, now we're back in clear weather. Thought I was going to need to block the sun again, but like it's just high enough now where I don't have to worry about it. Turn that tip down a little bit. Morning, Corey. I was gonna say I don't want to smoke or Steve over there. It's from a plant over here off to the south side of that freeway, about the 74-mile marker. About 10 miles to go. I don't remember the exact exit number. I just know it's in the mid-80s range. It could be 85, could be 84, I forget. But I know it's in that ballpark. And I got Russellville only 4 miles away. I was over at Lazy Earl's when I first started this shift. Yeah, I had bad signal there. It was bad enough where I had to use their Wi-Fi signal to get much use of internet while I was sitting there doing my break. It's a little bright out here. Sunglasses on. Alright, so let's say the game plan here. I'm gonna get my trailer washed out first. Then I'll head next door to the Flying and get reefer fuel at Flying J, and then I'll go pick up my load. Then probably come back over to perhaps Pilot to scale my load, and then I'll get tractor fuel on there probably. That fog's coming off the lake there. The exact exit number. I'm catching up on this guy pretty fast. Exit 78, I know it's not the one. This is West Main Street, Russellville area. don't need to be in any hurry to try to get around. I have to move back over in front of him. Exit 81. Highway 7, Arkansas Avenue coming up next. Arkansas Scenic Byway, I think that's what that said. Mount Nebo State Park, Old Post Road Park. Arkansas Tech University, Lake Dardanelle. Got some bit of fog coming off of the lake there. Not much. Buffalo National River, Hot Springs National Park. Tested every, what was it, every year or two or something like that in the Air Force. Kind of low risk though. Kind of married and don't cheat, and with somebody who doesn't cheat, and just saying. It's an 83. I say it's like 84 or 85, whatever it is, something like that. That would be the exit that I want. Highway 124, Beer Road. Getting on this belly dump, but I got another truck passing me right now, and US 64 and State Route 331, East Main Street. Coming up next, I think that might be mine. Double check. Yeah, as long as I see the Flying J and pilot signs on the logos on these signs up here. I think that's mine. I don't know. Yeah, I see the pilot and Flying J logos on this sign coming up here. Somebody just got washed out. I saw that water splashing out of your trailer. A reefer unit. I'm guessing he's going to either Tyson or Americold or something. Stay back a little bit so this guy can see and make his turn when he needs to. So you can go, dude. It's these two cars are trying to make a left turn onto the on-ramp. hate this ramp. Is annoying. I don't know what it is, but I can't tell if it's my power steering metering valve or if it's the engine. It's in that area though. Yeah, I guess it's the next one. Yeah. They got washouts only over there, but the thing is they we have an account with these guys. Are they using that as a washout lane? I don't remember using I don't remember using a washout lane over there. He's always used to using the bays here. Alright, good morning, Cody. Whoever else we might have. Yeah, Cody is a little bit foul-mouthed. I probably don't help that situation much. There's a cat in there messing around on that. Now, there are a couple of cats there. There's one inside that box too. Shavashi. I think he might be wanting me to come over to that. Yeah. Alright. Just want to be sure. I honestly don't remember using this washout lane before. I've been here several times. It's been a while. We are good. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah. Today, Arkansas might no longer be enforcing masks. We're all done here. Put it on the middle light to turn off, and then I start. Okay, now headed next door over here to Flying J. get some reefer fuel, and then go pick up the load. Yeah, I'll use this side because I mean, there's a driveway over there I could use to get into Flying J, but I want to go to the fuel island. Lanes open over there on the end. Back a little bit too far. I think we did. That should work. On dirty fuel. Alright, Cody, you're in Idaho and on your way home still. I can't get over this farmer look. You just don't see people dressed that way where I live. Start fueling. Reefer only $2.39 a gallon, so not bad. Could be better, but it's with my rebate when I get fuel later. Yeah, it'd still be below the national average. Alright, got my code. Yeah, I'm gonna go and slide my tandems back while I'm here too. grab my vest as well. Got a brand new vest from the yard when I was there last time. The Velcro on my existing one is going bad, and they require vests at Tyson plants, so I'm gonna put it on now. I like the ones with the quick disconnect buckle things more. I asked them about the possibility of making them with that design. Okay, I'm going to be driving with my Tandem's all the way back for a short distance, because they need to be all the way back at the Tyson plant anyway. Come on. Oh, did I not? Forgot I never.
Hi there, drivers. If you're near exit 84 and looking to get those trucks and trailers washed, we do those from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and wash shops are 24 hours a day. So come on over to the Quick Truck Wash. We're located just off exit 84.
Start my stream. Why? You having issues there? That might have one still hooked on the back. Yep, there it is. I heard it and felt it. Get this turned around. I'm not sure why you're saying restarting the stream, Cody. You have to explain that. Doesn't seem like there are any problems. Sound is way off. Alright, hang on. Alright, how about now? Are you guys having, is the sound issue better now? Damn it. Those tandems go all the way back, I can't tell. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright. From my vantage point I had earlier, I couldn't tell if the tandems even slid back, like they I know they should have. Alright, now it's okay. It's legal to run tandems all the way back here, and I'm doing it on purpose now, so I don't have to spend as much time. I was gonna say, please tell me you're gonna go straight down the road. I can be more efficient with getting checked in at the Tyson plant when I get there. Oh, come on. We're gonna have this crap going on every 200-foot interval or whatever. There's a car coming. Freaking noise is annoying. Okay, then it goes away. I'll probably stop over here at a Pilot after I get through picking a load up to scale it, get my fuel, and probably grab myself a quick bite to eat as well. 64 and Main Street here. Conagra Foods right in front of me. Here. Yeah, a couple miles up on the right side. If you haven't already, if you're not already familiar with where it's at. Here in front of Clarksville Towing. Smell the chicken. Here's the plant. Eventually I'll end up dropping in row 4 and picking up in row 3. Uh-oh, somebody had to slide tandems and go back around, didn't they? There are a bunch of people checking in right now. Well, some of these guys are bobtails though. So probably people who already checked in before, but now the loads are ready or something. Send my arrival call. Arrived at shipper 10:30 at 0912 5941. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so see what I missed on. I see Lucy. She keeps calling me Zooty, so I'm going to keep calling her Lucy. Alright, Cody, get a hoodie or a jacket. Actually, I actually am getting a reflective jacket because I did 15 months non-stop of no log violations. Tracy actually had me go back in there and try on a extra large jacket, whatever. It was somebody else's name on it, but try it on, and they're gonna make one with my name on it. So yeah, that's actually coming. Next time, I don't know, maybe next time I'm at the yard or so. This guy's done. Moving forward. So we got 2 trucks in front of me. In Nebraska. What'd you do in Nebraska, Linda? Oh, fail or something? I see something about give some time to heal, Cody. Cody, fall on your ass or something in icy weather or something. What did I miss? Switch that back. Wrong color jacket, Zooty. Then a purple one. This guy getting ready to pull forward. I don't know. Yeah, I keep getting that weird noise, and I can't tell if it's like metal on metal grinding noise or if it's fluid, like from my power steering metering valve. It's coming from that general area. I just can't figure out which one it's coming from. And both of them would make sense with past problems I've had. So I don't know. Maybe power steering or something. See, I know I'm not hearing anything right now, but then I'll occasionally hear it. To me, it sounds like they're like what was it? Binding up on the, or not binding, but like a scoring going on between 2 metal parts. Load is ready. That's why I decided to live stream this one. Probably would not have been live streaming if I had no idea when the pickup would be, but since I know that the load's already ready for pickup, like, yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. I'll go ahead and do a live. Now the recorded stuff I can condense more, and then I can give more camera views and stuff. I actually do have a video from yesterday. After I emptied, I ended up swapping my empty for somebody else loaded in that same parking lot, and made his delivery for him. The video will explain it, but yeah, I did that last night, and then came back over to the, basically went back over to the truck stop once I was empty, and hung out and waited to complete a 34 before I came over here. Another truck behind me, a little busy. other video I'm talking about though, it's the other video, it's been posted. It's just going, it's pending ad review first, and once I think when I'm done with my shift tonight, I'll probably have it go live. Hey, get a new camera system. I need a dash cam. Yeah, honestly, with the revs I'm getting from videos, especially that one blindside begging video, I mean, yeah, I could always, because I do want to get a 3 camera set up. I think I told Cody about this. Basically, I'm going to get a 3 camera system. It's almost identical to the one I'm using now. Not the 3 camera that includes the interior camera that I'm using, my Garmin camera here, but my Pinnacle 4K double 2 camera set. I intend to eventually replace it with a 3 camera. It's basically the same exact system, but with an extra exterior camera. That way I can put another camera over on the right side. I'm gonna have to get some more SD cards though. So sometimes it takes a bit. The more camera views, the more disk space it requires, and also the more time it takes to sync everything up and compile them and all that. But now on the main camera here, it's easy to sync them up as far as the time and all that, the audio and all that. But the problem is as a group, sometimes they get little glitches on them and have like about a ½ second to 1 second like glitch where they hear the same thing being said twice, and then it gets it out of sync with the Garmin camera, which is the one that faces at me, and again the audio tends to get out of sync, and I have to go from start to finish through the entire video when I'm editing it to find those little glitches that cause it to get out of sync, and clip out the little pieces that are causing it to get them back in sync. And I notice it's always the Pinnacle that does it to me. Alright, 1.51K. You know, I was surprised 2 days ago. Alright, yeah, I'm moving forward now. 2 days ago, these guys both, I guess they're both going at the same time. I ended up picking up 20 subscribers in a single day. Probably, I don't know, it might have been the most I've seen, and I was kind of surprised by that. No complaints here, though. Alright. So return. go drop the. Oh shit! You know what? I forgot to put myself in yard move. I don't want to be burning drive clock. Pull forward so this guy can do his thing. We got over here 3701. Alright, I can move more quickly and yard move. Drop hook. I'll check in and dispatch first though. I don't want to. I already know the trailer I'm grabbing. Yeah. Using my hood mirror. For those of you, if I have a recorded version of this, I use the hood mirror to see what's going on back there. If there's any yard spotters coming up behind out of the drop area. Off duty. Alright, so we give a little check-in sheet here. I don't think that's more for when I go back to the guard shack on the way out, but I'm gonna put the information in there anyway. Driver staying, I don't have to worry about that. 53. Load locks and trailer 0. Alright. This in case, I can't remember. I always forget if they want this or not, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take it with me. I don't think it's needed, but okay, I got my bills. I'll go ahead and fill this checkout thing out. Or at least part of it. Seal number. You get an idea how heavy this thing is too. Morning, Terry. I don't see your name talking in there, but I see somebody said hi to you. I like how it says 25 pallets alone weighing 1,600 pounds, and then down here at the bottom, total weight 812. No, that's because it's only counting the product. Okay, I got 22,000. I'd rather look at this here, where there's all kinds of space to work with, than over there in the drop row where there's a lot less. Easier for other people to maneuver around me. I mean, there's plenty of room to back up and all that, but I don't have a summary page telling me how much the total load is, do they? Nope. does not look like it, so gonna have to add up the numbers. Morning, Robert. Let me pull up my calculator. Okay, I got 812. Well, how about just 813, because I'll round it up to the nearest one. It's in tenths of a pound. Come on. $22,517. $937. Oops. Yeah, that's right. And 361, I think is the last one. Yeah, 361. That's it. 37,628. Okay. Yeah. $37,628. That way I have the information already on hand, and before I leave or actually, yeah, when I'm checking out, I can just hand jam real fast on the loadout information. All right, now 35 units plus 1246 plus 332 plus 34. Got 1647. So all the information now I have it right there. So when I go to check out and I need to send my departure information and get out of the area and get out of the way quickly for other drivers, I can do it a lot faster now. I'm also spending a lot less time over in the drop line. I say with the just trailers, there's plenty of room, but with trucks in front of trailers, not really a good spot. Alright, so close that and get turned. Wait on this yard spotter to. I'm gonna have to wait for him to move his unit before I can do my U-turn. He's getting in right now. Okay, he's backing into the spot. I got a new message in. Guess I'll check it out when it comes in on my Qualcomm. Using the hood mirror to watch where my tandems are at in relation to this van over here. Row 4 will be the very last one up here on the left. And then my trailer, my loaded should be in row 3, which is right on, will be on the right side. The tandem's all the way back backing, so if you're watching recorded, keep that in mind. I'm going to start my turn 2 spots over from the one I want. Looking for my loaded while I'm coming over here. I already see a couple spots to drop my empty in. About here between these 2 Trans Ams. Pointed at this guy here. Good here. Just trying to make sure I don't have my 5th wheel and kingpin binding up on each other, so I can make sure I can disconnect easier. Not seeing any JCT trailers standing out over there on the other road, but maybe it's over there or further down. Alright, slide out from the 5th wheel, or from the kingpin, and then drop my airbags. Wait till the pressure drops to 0, and then I will start moving. Okay, we're at 0. Oh, there it is right there. See, here's the problem I got here. KLM is right there. He's going to need to leave, and he's not going to be able to get out of his spot without me leaving first. So I'll probably just grab and go. That's the trailer sitting high. would show Steven's trying to back into the empty drop spot over there, but I don't know what KLM's got going on. Probably did more cranking than I had to because I never raised my airbags back up. Meanwhile, Stevens is still trying to get into their spot. Alright, yes. I don't know why I didn't think of it, but KLM was just dropping their empty. Put it on this, wait on the trailer to get its air pressure built up and get rolling. Yeah, so the trailer, I could tell, was sitting pretty high compared to my fifth wheel. So only back in enough to where basically my rear tire is behind the trailer, but the rest of it's in front of it. Then I get out and crank up the landing gear. I want the trailer sitting firmly on the fifth wheel and the landing gear off the ground a little bit before I try to couple in. Puts extra wear and tear Our records indicate that your license will expire in 45 days. Please take appropriate action to renew your license. You may no longer be eligible for dispatch 7 days before expiration. Yeah, I know that. So my license expires in December, so I got to renew it. And I already have a home time request put in for next month, or actually the mid-November to get it renewed. So Cody's asking why I'm out of breath, and what I just did right there is why. When you have a heavy load, it's I don't know that it's 40,000 pounds, but it's probably a little bit below. Morning, Linda. Yeah, it's morning for you. I have to double check. But yeah, I have to crank the landing gear and do it in low gear because high gear is too hard. Crank it like freaking 200 times or whatever hell it is. When I do a recorded video, you'll see exactly how many times I had to actually crank the landing gear because my rear camera will pick it up. And so that's what was going on there. And like I said, in the trailer, because I know even when I dropped my empty over there, I had to extend the landing gear a pretty good distance to get out, to even get it to within a couple of inches of the ground. So when it gets over here into a spot that's set up a different way, the trailer sits up instead of down, and you end up having to crank. It's a good workout. I'm not complaining. You don't hear me crying, bitch. But anyway, that's probably the hardest part of pulling reefer trailers. Really, is that and climbing inside the trailer. Depending on how your fitness level and body type and physical limitations, whatever are. But yeah, and speaking of that, there, Stevens is on his way over to. Yeah. Alright, the trailer has air built up, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out now. And then I'll decide my tandems after I get out of the spot. There's a designated area for sliding tandems over there, basically over by where the line is at. It is going into California, so I'm going to put them right at the 40-foot mark. And then I'll get on the scale. If all my weights are good, then I'm good. Come over here on the other side of this creek truck and I'll get my tandem sled, and then I'll come over here to the scale to check out. And for 50 degrees it actually feels warm, at least inside my truck. Turn the climate control thing down. It feels cool out there when I'm outside, but bright sunny day though, it feels warmer than it actually is. between the 40-foot and 40-foot 6-inch hole. We just go back now to lock it in. Alright, we're good to go. Thing with the live stream is I can turn off my dash cams after I'm out of here, so I can have some actual recorded footage that I don't have to worry about losing. Hey, who's this, Bradley? Who's on my channel? Is it, oh no, Daddy, that's probably Chloe. Alright, I need to check my... Let's see what my temperature reading is real quick. Have a manual. I didn't see him touch his brake pedal. His brake lights never came on, which means he didn't have to touch his brakes to get into gear. And auto shift trucks, you have to put your foot on the brake pedal to get in gear. pretty accurate. They're 73,400 gross, and they're giving out candy as well. So I'll get off the scale here and then get out of the way. I'll hand jam my checkout information. I know their scale here is pretty accurate, so I'm not going to worry about scaling it on the cat scale. And I got plenty of wiggle room here anyway. So it must be alley now. I'm gonna go off duty. Come on. Got me a little Kit Kat. And I need that. Come on. Gonna let me have it. Send my departure information and get out of here. It is 10:30 at 10:04 local. BOL temp -5. Reefer setting -10. Start. Stop. Yardbird. Also known as chicken. Now my loaded call, which has some of the same information but has a different purpose. $37,628, 1647 pieces, chicken, 5943, 5941 is what I dropped. Forgot to put the seal number down on this page though. That's the only thing missing. 2281127. Got less than 2 on fuel. Negative. Okay. Good to go there. I can take this off because I'm done with their yard. Sir, it's warmed up some here. Now what? Following is a list of trips paying next week. Doesn't that normally come in on Fridays? I thought today was Thursday. Oh, it is Friday. Damn it! I need to set up my transfer. Dora or anybody in my family, are you guys still watching? Because I need to make sure the money I need to transfer over to the investment account doesn't get used. So, load is going to Southern Carson, California. I thought it was going to be going to Pacific Coast Container when I first saw it was going to Carson, but it turns out it's going somewhere else, to a customer I've not yet been to. Well, there's a sign saying slow trucks, or trucks turning.